Peace and blessings, everyone. Happy New Year. I wanted God damn. I'm not editing this shit. I wanted to talk about a few quick things. But before I do, make sure you share, like, subscribe, and click on the notification button. So whenever I create videos such as this one, you will be the first one to know. So I hope everybody has been doing good. I hope that, the holiday season has been good for you. Yeah. So, as I always say, life has been happening. It's been a lot of things that's been going on just with myself personally, as far as dealing with loss. Yesterday I found out that my great uncle passed. He was 90 years old. He lived a very full and rich life. So rest in peace to my Uncle Harry. And he was the last of my granddaddy's brothers. So it's just, you know, it's like all the elders are starting to die off, and it's starting to hit home that, like, next up is parents, uncles, aunties, cousins, myself. And it's getting kind of scary, but I mean, I know part of life is death. And I mean, that type of stuff happens. But also lost an old friend. Rest in peace to Jerome King. Been knowing him since high school. And that one it hit me pretty hard. Yeah, that one really fucking hurt. And so I just want to send my condolences to his family, friends, and loved ones. Well, heaven got a king. I'll say that. He he I ain't had nothing but good times with that brother. So yeah, that fucking hurts. Some of the other things that I've been dealing with is just with my health. Um, I'm having issues with my gallbladder. On Christmas Eve, I had a mini stroke. Then a couple of days after that, had another one. And it's really putting some things in fucking perspective, as far as, like, life is too fucking short. It's too short. It's too short to be worrying about what other people think. It's too short to always be worried about shit that don't even fucking matter. Like, I'm really at this point where part of me is just like, nothing fucking matters. Just live life. Live life to the fullest. The problem is I don't know how to live life to the fullest, and I'm wanting to learn how to do that and live life the way I want to live it, because tomorrow is definitely not fucking promised. It's not. It's not promised. Like, my dad, rest in peace to him. He it's been almost 30 years, but it's still, it still hurts and whatnot. But that man had a stroke at the age of 38. In May, I will be 38. So just to put some things into perspective, like, part of me is like, here I am, 37 years old, no kids. Like, what the fuck am I gonna leave behind? start thinking about stuff like who's gonna miss me, or if it, it's like, duh, you already know. Like, I already know people will miss me. I'm loved and cared about and all that kind of stuff. But then it's just all the things about life and family and how I don't have my own, family. I don't have a like, what is my legacy? What legacy can I leave behind if I don't have any kids? Because I don't want to be somebody's baby mama. I just don't want to, like, go out here and fuck a trash ass dude and have a baby with a trash ass nigga. Like, that's not what I want. I don't want to co-parent with anybody. Like, I want to be somebody's wife. And for so long, I've been holding that part of myself in. I've been, like, denying myself of that by just even speaking it out loud and saying that's what I want. Like, I want companionship. I want a healthy relationship. I want a marriage. I want a successful business. I want to be able to help other people. And now, like, it wouldn't be bad to have, a mini-me running around. But I want to make sure that I'm financially stable, and I want to make sure that, like, the person that I'm with, I want to procreate with them. And to be quite honest, like, St. Louis got some trash ass men. I'm just gonna put it out there. Hell, I want to say, because I'm real close to Illinois do too. Like, as I'm, like, trying to date, and I'm saying what I want, like, this is what I want, and who I'm coming across and saying, like, okay, I want a long-term relationship, I want this and that, and they say they want this and that, they want the same thing, but then their actions don't match up. They don't connect. And then it turns into having meaningless sex. There's no connection other than us connecting body parts, Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all was expecting me to be all, whatever, but shit, this is the reality of things. This is my reality. This is my life. Like, work ain't working. I hate this fucking city. Like, the more I sit here and I look around, I hate this fucking city. And I'm ready to leave. I've been back in St. Louis for 10 years. Part of it was to reconnect with family. That ain't really happened. I tried. I really did. That shit ain't happened. It's only, my friends are more of my family than my family. And I mean, part of it is you just got to accept people for who they are, and just accept it. Accept that everybody is not capable of loving or caring the way that it's deserving. And I think part of evolving and growing is accepting that and moving forward. It's a part of me that has some bitterness, because I see how dope as fuck I am. I'm a dope motherfucker. I'm a dope ass woman. Hang around people that recognizes and appreciates and love your dopeness. If they don't, fuck them. Don't have them in your life. It takes up energy, and then you mention all that bad energy, and then it gets part of you, and it can cause bitterness. It can cause bitterness. It's just within the past week, I've put a lot of things into perspective. Then on top of that, I had the flu. I've never had 37 years on this fucking earth. I've never had the flu. And I got the flu. People and things that no longer serve, fuck them. Fuck it. Leave. It's time. It's really time for me to start the next phase of what I'm trying to do. No more being attached to people who are emotionally unavailable. No more. I know my worth. I know I'm a dope ass woman. I know I'm a good ass person. And I'm just tired of being connected to people that don't recognize my dopeness. Pour into those that can pour into you equally. That same energy you give them, that same good energy, make sure you get that back. If not, cut it off. Family included. If you have a spouse that is no longer aligning with what you're wanting or what you're deserving of, fuck them. Cause shit, this shit ain't promised. Nothing is promised to anybody. Not even a paycheck. I mean, this might seem a little bleak or grim or whatever, but it is what it is. Another thing that's really been irking me is, I really struggle with social media, and today I get on there finally and, scrolling, and all I see on my timeline is men complaining about how they gonna be bringing in the new year single, and how, women that got their bodies done and wearing, fake this and fake that, and, got a fucked up attitude. But it's like, part of the problem, that's what y'all go for. It's like, you go for these women that, nigga, I said, all of that, that hood shit. Y'all like hood ass women. Like, y'all like that ghetto shit. And then when and then when you come across the top flight motherfuckers such as myself, y'all don't know how to act. Y'all don't know how to take good women. It's good women out here. Just like I know that there are good men out here, there are good, fine, dope women such as myself that are out here. Y'all recognize it, but then y'all still complain to the good women that there are no good women. It doesn't make sense. I think a lot of us don't know how to accept what you're looking for. You can't accept what you're looking for. You say you want it, you get it in front of your face, and then you don't know how to take it. I'm saying this from experience. You say you want somebody that can compliment you, love you for you, and all this other kind of stuff, then you get that in front of you, and you don't know how to receive it. So then you got to take a look inside yourself and figure out, like, why do I feel like I'm not worthy? It's your self-worth. It's fucked up. I'm saying this because my self-worth was fucked up. But I know now what I'm worthy of. Man. It's like I got a whole new perspective on shit, on life. A whole new perspective. So, do you. Whatever you want to do. If you want to be an artist, go be an artist. And if you want to go be a chef, go be a chef. If you want to go be a stripper, be the best damn stripper you can be. Clap them cakes, okay? Like, do what you want. Don't do it because somebody else or what you worried about what other people think. Be you. Because there's not another you out here. Unless you're a twin. But there is not another you. We are all unique individuals. It's time to be unique, not following what everybody else goes. Like, everybody is going this way and you want to follow them. Go against the crowd. Be your own person. Shit. If you want to be in a poly relationship, be in one. You know? If you want to be if your marriage is open, let that shit open and don't worry about it. If you gay, you gay. If you trans, you trans. If you're queer, be the queerest queer person you could be. You know, like, as long as you ain't hurt nobody. And I mean physically. If you ain't physically hurting nobody, if you ain't intentionally out here, you know, being manipulative or possessive and all that, abusive and all that, if you ain't as long as you ain't doing that, be you, man. It's almost 8 billion people in this fucking world. I guess that's all I got to say. I just had to get it out, because it was really irritating me. And another thing, I think that's another reason why we be so sick, man. Like, the more I learn about how unique our bodies are and how stress can really contribute, it's not always about what you put into your body. I mean, as far as food and all of that. I mean, it does, but it's also with your emotions. When you're stressed or when you're harboring bitterness and anger and rage, that shit festers and it manifests into sickness. Your body is trying to tell you something. Sit with it and figure it out. Maybe you need to be more spiritual. I mean, if you're not a spiritual person, if you don't believe in anything, maybe figure that out. Figure out why. And a word for y'all men. Stop leading us on. Stop saying that's what you want. You want a relationship when all you want to do is have sex. Because what you're doing is taking away our rights to choose, to make a choice. But don't string us along. Don't be saying, oh, well, you're this, you're that, you're beautiful. You know, I want to be with you and all this other kind of stuff. And then when it's time to get down to it, your actions ain't representative. It's not representative of that. It's not fair. It's not fair to the person that you're doing it to, and it's not fair to yourself. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not one of them, because I know how to keep my shit in check. But there are a lot of people who are on the brink of going insane. So be having your windows busted out and shit, and then be like, well, she crazy. It's like, but you created that chaos, that crazy. But that's just me. That's just my thoughts. So with that, I'll do more videos and shit. I mostly do this for me anyway. So if you just so happen to look at it, you happen to look at it. If you don't, it is what it is. That's kind of where I'm at in life right now. Cause shit, after having 2 fucking mini strokes in a 48-hour period, can really put some fucking perspective in your life. So, Happy New Year, everybody. I hope everybody is safe. You know, for those that we lost this year, just rest in peace. Part of my cynical mind just wants to say, shit, you got out of this hellhole that we all living in. As my granny used to say, hell, we living in hell. Once we die, that's where we reap the benefits. But yeah, man, I really do hope I hope y'all have a safe and happy New Year. And don't be pressured to set goals and I'm gonna lose 10 pounds in 20 days and all these. Make sure your goals are realistic. Like, For me personally, I don't do New Year's Eve resolutions anymore and all that other bullshit. I already know what I need to work on, so it's just about putting the action to it. That's all it is. Don't set yourself up for failure and for the first 15 days you buy a gym membership, going to the gym, and then be mad at yourself when you eat a cookie. Like, eat that fucking cookie. Just eat in moderation. You know? This is coming from somebody who, I had diabetes, like, and it was pretty bad. And in under 3 years, I went from having an A1C of, I think it was like 11 or 13 or some bullshit like that. And I got it down to 5.5. Did I fully commit to diet and exercise and you know, not eat sweets and drink and all that other kind of stuff? No, I just did it in moderation. I just knew, like, I didn't want my foot cut off. I knew I didn't want to, you know, living the life that I was living. Because unfortunately, I want to be here. So, put in the work. Don't overexert yourself trying to set a goal that you know deep down inside you're not going to achieve, because all you're going to do is set yourself up for failure and put yourself in a spiral of self-destruction. Just do things in moderation. That's it. There's nothing more to it when it comes to eating healthy and exercising. Go for a walk. Just walk 20-30 minutes. That's what I did. I'm not saying you got to do what I did, but I'm just saying, just start off small. Do 10 jumping jacks every commercial. So do something, you know, get some physical activity. Have more sex. That's a physical activity. Jump rope, yoga, run up and down the stairs for 10 minutes. Whatever you need to do, you know, to get them to get you going. Like I said, man, life is too short. Be happy. Go have an orgy. It's fun. I don't know. 2022, just be healthy and happy, man. Like, smoke weed, do shrooms. Probably if everybody did that, the world would be a better fucking place. Alright, I'm getting off of here. You already know. Drink your water so your black don't crack. And wear your sunscreen to keep your melanin popping like mine, because my skin been looking good as hell. Hey. Alright, y'all. See y'all next year. Peace. Love.